Cliffhanger stars Sly Stallone, John Lithgow, and Michael Rooker. And in this film, Stallone plays Gabe Walker, a mountain climber, part of a mountain climber rescue group, which he and Michael Rooker work for. John Lithgow is a bad guy, of course, in this movie, where he's in the middle of a heist from a usual U.S. Treasury aircraft. When that heist fails and their money goes literally out the back door and into the Rocky Mountains below, their plane crashes and they pretend to be plane crash survivors. Well, literally they are plane crash survivors. So they decide to use the mountain rescue group, or whoever responds first, to help find their money and get a chopper up there so they can find the money. And of course they come across Stallone and Rooker's characters, and it's up to Stallone not only to save his former friend Tucker, played by Michael Rooker. Now the reason why I say former friend, because they had a little going out 8 months earlier involving Rooker's girlfriend in the movie, and stop the bad guys. Renny Harlin is a very hit and miss director for me. I think I said this numerous times, but when it comes to his old school action movies, he struck, man. And this comes 3 years after Die Hard 2, which he also directed. Also an underrated movie. This is also an underrated movie, okay? Not only that, but you actually have characters whose names I can actually remember in movies without being seeing it for like a good minute. Even though I just got done watching the movie myself. But I actually remember the characters' names in here. Mainly Walker Quaylen, which is John Lithgow's character, and Tucker. So, good job in making memorable characters for this movie. Also, what is memorable is the action scenes in this movie. The action scenes are just very well done. Especially for its time. No CGI, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all the scenes where Stallone's climbing the mountains are fucking real. And if it's not him, and it's a stunt double, that's fine. But if Stallone actually did it, much love, man. Much respect. Also, it comes to the scene where the two planes are flying in the air. I'm thinking that is real. It looks too damn realistic to not be no CGI stuff. So if that was a real plane sequence in mid-air, much respect for that. That is hard work. But if it was that easy to do, I wish they would do shit like that nowadays. Because that is something we damn sure don't get anymore. They don't make it like that shit no more. Nowadays it'd be all CGI and it'd be too safe and all that other crap. Look, I get it. People's lives are at risk. I get it. So you use CGI to get yourself out of a situation. But it'll much benefit the movie if you actually took that risk. You know? Risk has its rewards. I'm just saying. But yes, Stallone is awesome, delivering cheesy lines, good and bad. Even he has the nullification to say, yeah, that was a bad line, I know. And yeah. The acting in the movie's great. John Lithgow. You cast John Lithgow in anything playing the bad guy, he will fucking deliver. I love John Lithgow as a bad guy. He's probably the best man to play a villain ever. I can't think of anybody else that can play a bad guy in anything and not get tired of him. You know what I mean? And I'm not even a fan of Third Rock from the Sun. I hate that show, but he was the best thing about that show. Okay, and what can I say about... You can't say no more about John Lithgow than that. Just classic, man. Just classic. Michael Rooker in this movie, he's great. I loved him in The Walking Dead when he was on it. But I know he had to do other stuff, which is fine. I like him in Guardians of the Galaxy now. But here, he was great. He was great. I actually enjoyed him here. My only little nitpick with the movie is Michael Rooker's character, okay? The bad guys have him, okay? He's basically a hostage. And he's literally helping Sly Stallone escape certain situations. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why don't you just kill him? Get him out the way. Why are you dragging... I know you need him to help you find the money, But if he's giving away Sly Stallone's to such problems so much, why don't you just kill him, find Stallone, and help him and have him do it? I don't know. It was just something that was on my mind. I'm like, well, why didn't y'all do it this way? But yeah, I love the music in the movie. Cinematography's nice. I love the location, just all mountain setting and snow settings and stuff like that. And I love the two surfer dudes in this movie. They were kind of the comic relief, even though Stallone is kind of comic relief at his own right. But I do love the two surfers in this movie. Surfer dudes, anyway. They brought an added sense of fun to the movie. Especially when they were just doing stupid shit, like jumping off mountains and stuff. I know that's an adrenaline rush. I get it. Especially when it was like, what does he say? Something, dude. I forgot what he said, but I know he said dude. But anyway. Yes, all in all, Cliffhanger is a great action movie. Cheesy sometimes, but not over the top level to where, okay, this is kind of silly. But just that one little nitpick about Tucker's character and how they kept him around all the time kind of bugged me. But I get it. Because I guess without him, Stallone wouldn't know any of this stuff. And we wouldn't really have a movie that Stallone dies. Kind of. So, yeah. I'm going to give Cliffhanger an A. Let me know what you guys think about Cliffhanger down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I guess post-Rocky, post-Rambo, post-Expendables. What is your favorite Stallone movie without any of those three franchises I just mentioned? I don't make nothing easy. Why would I? Anyways, I'm out.